after last time, Sora the Straw Hats defeated the won the latest Hercules Cup, and and now and now they have a greater challenge than that, fighting against Ansem. Question is, fighting against Maleficent. Question is, what's she up to, and why is Riku acting like this? We'll find out in a few minutes. Hi, my name is Nara Suckerfed in Kentucky.
I'm Phineas Diaz.
And welcome to another Kingdom Hearts One Piece crossover. Where this time we're doing the Hollow Bastion. And first, Sora and Luffy have their moments together before they depart with Sabo. And whoever they explain their situation, and he said, whatever Maleficent's up to, I'm sure you're ready for her. And I hope you do find Kairi, Sora. And he said, thanks. And then they departed, and they noticed a strange-looking black hole. And Robin says,
Usopp and Chopper are freaking out.
yeah. Yeah.
Don't tell me we're going there.
Yep, I had this feeling. And Robin says, just trust Sora.
He knows what he's doing.
And once they get past through all that, they travel. They disembark at a world that has some waterfall and going up.
Floating geysers.
Yeah, and Goofy says, "Worse." And Sora says, "I know this place. That's strange. I wonder why. I feel this warmth inside here."
Maybe you're just hungry.
I know I am, says Luffy. Hey, I'm serious. Then they hear a roar.
They hear a roar. Oh, it's a monster.
Let's go, guys. You guys stay here. I just got this disease. And Donald says, come on.
Starts kicking Usopp.
Yeah. And we see Riku talking to some kind of beast. His name is Beast.
Yeah.
No help from the Heartless. So tell me, how'd you get here? I simply nothing. When our world fell into darkness, Belle was taken from me. I will
have her back.
Take her if you can. And then they get in a fight.
It's a one-shot fight.
Of course, if Riku didn't have the power of darkness, I'd still bet on the beast. I would bet on the beast.
Yeah.
And Sora said, "Stop!" And Usopp and Chopper screamed and got behind Robin.
So you guys finally made it.
About time. We've been waiting. We've always been rivals, haven't we? Yeah. You always pushed me. And I always pushed you. Riku. But all ends here. There can't be two Keyblade Masters.
Bullshit!
What are you talking about? Let the Keyblade choose. It's true, Master. He raises his hand, and Sora struggling to grasp the Keyblade.
Then the Straw Hats are all gasped. No way.
Maleficent
Zoro gets ready to draw his swords.
Yep, and he said Maleficent was right. You don't have what it takes to save Kairi. It's up to me. Only the Keyblade Master can open the secret door and change the world. But that's impossible. How did this happen? I'm the one that came here with the Keyblade.
You were just an errand boy.
Sorry, your part's over now. Here, go play hero. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that, when he said that, I was like, "You best."
You son of a bitch.
I did not like Riku in KH1.
At least here he's like at his worst.
Yes.
Before he was like okay, but he's like full villain right now.
Yeah. And Sora falls to his hands, and Donald and Goofy look at each other.
Let's go. But our mission, Goofy. Yeah, boy.
And I can see Luffy saying, "Hey, you don't Sora's your friend.
Abandon him like this? That's how you treat your friends.
You think your king wanted you to abandon your friends, even to follow the key? Just because Sora doesn't have the Keyblade doesn't mean he's not doesn't mean you should abandon him."
Yeah, Luffy would like do that for Sora.
Yeah, and
they still leave anyway.
Yeah,
you can see Robin comforting Sora.
Yeah, what about Nami too?
Yeah.
Then they see Beast. It's a.
Don't move! You're injured. Never mind that. I have to save Belle.
Yeah, I've come to fight, and even though on my own, I will fight. I won't leave without her. That's why I'm here. And that touched Sora's heart, and he grabs the wooden sword and he said, "Me too. I'm not going to give up now."
Too. What do you say, guys? Let's go.
Let's go save Kairi. So, yeah, now we're talking.
All right, crew. Let's go. Defeat this Maleficent person.
Yeah, and maybe we could talk some sense into Riku. And Zoro said, "Why would you want to save that guy? Look what he done to you. He's kidnapped your girlfriend.
Look, he's still my friend."
Yep.
That's pretty much the answer. Zoro, all he needed, because he's pretty much what Luffy would do.
Yep. and then they do all that crap, and
all those bubble teleports and the gate switches.
Yeah. Well, while Sora uses his magic, the other Straw Hats have used their abilities to beat the Heartless.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them knocked Sora down, but luckily he was saved by Nami's Thunderbolt tempo. Thanks, Nami.
Yes, they were like soldiers or shadows.
Yeah, and
Robert could take out a large body.
What?
Or G-Man could take out a large body or defender.
Yeah, I can see him and the Beast getting along.
You're very skilled. What? So are you, good sir.
Yep. And
they also take out the dark balls too.
Yeah, and then they unlock the key to get it.
Then they're in the foyer where they meet Riku again.
Yeah, he's actually before that, Beast says, "Be on your guard. They're close. I can feel it. You ready for them?"
Gets tricked by the shadow that's Belle.
Yeah.
Belle.
And then he takes care of it, and they hear Riku, "Quit while you can." No, not without Kairi. The darkness will destroy you.
I don't care.
You're wrong, Riku. The darkness may destroy my body, but it can't touch my heart. My heart will stay with my friend.
Thing do for you.
Yeah. And then Riku said, "Really? Well, we'll just see about that." And
he turns into dark mode and launches a Firaga attack at him.
Yeah, but Sora was surprised to see Goofy saving him. Sora
ain't going anywhere.
You betray your king?
Now your life. But I'm not going to betray Sora either. He's been my best buddy throughout this whole thing.
And so have Luffy and the others.
Sorry, Donald.
Could
Tell
you
the
tell
king I'm sorry.
Hold on, Goofy! We'll tell them together!
Wow, they held the tension for a full second there.
Yeah. Well, all for one and one for all. I guess you're stuck with us.
You can see Luffy punching Donald on the head for that.
Yeah. Why'd you do that?
I'm sorry.
Yes,
Come
please.
on, do that again. I'll cook you up for dinner.
then Riku asks, "How will you fight without a weapon?" I know now. I don't need the Keyblade. I got a better weapon. My heart. Riku scoffs.
And these guys.
Yep. And he said, "What good would that weak little thing do for you? Although my heart may be weak, it's not alone. It's grown with each experience, and it's found a home with all the friends I've made. I become a part just because they become a part of mine. And if they think of me now and then, if they don't forget me, then our hearts will be one. I don't need a weapon. My friends are my power." And the Keyblade heard and said, "See ya,
Did
Riku."
you not say, and I'm theirs?
That was Ven saying that.
Oh. Who knows? It could have been Ven talking through Sora there.
True.
Given what we later learned where his heart is.
Yeah. Do you think Nomura was thinking about Aqua, Terra, and Ven at the time?
I doubt it, but if you actually look at the beginning in Died of the Heart, the glass colors are basically Ven, Aqua, and Terra's colors because they're the first worlds they go to.
That's true. And then they all bow Riku, and Sanji
I can
kicks.
see Zoro teaming up with Sora more here.
Yeah. Of course, in later Cage games, Zoro and Riku will have team ups. That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I can see them getting along
Yeah. And they beat Riku.
and learn the White Trinity.
Yep, and the Beast came back and said, "So, your heart won this battle." And Sora says, "I'm not going to take the Keyblade for granted." But I believe the reason it went back to me because my heart is stronger than Riku's. It goes to this, and Robin says that makes sense. Your heart is the strongest out of all of them. And Luffy says,
Maybe Luffy's.
Yeah, and Nami says, "Now I think about it, why doesn't Luffy have as a Keyblade? His heart is strong."
Why don't you have one either, Nami?
Oh, and then she started flushing, and they all smirked, and Jinbei said, "Come on, we better find a way to get. We better find Riku and Maleficent."
I did notice a door up there, but it looks interesting. What do you mean?
Yeah,
It looks like there's pieces that gotta go in here.
Yeah, and they all search for the.
But first, they go through the library.
Yeah, and Sora says, "I've seen this before. I'm adding more detail." Like he says, "I saw this."
Or rather, he's seeing stuff from Kyrie's heart and him.
Yeah, this is where Kyrie's grandmother told her stories. And Luffy says, "How do you know?"
Before we came here, I saw a vision of Kyrie as a young kid with her grandma, telling her about light and darkness.
Yeah. And then they found some puzzle pieces. And I can see Robin wanting to read all those books, but she
This
knows.
library is exquisite. I could be lost in here for days. Wait,
Yeah,
some of these books are missing. I wonder. Look around for oddly colored books and we'll put them in the right spot.
you heard Robin. Let's do that. You know what? You and Belle would get along because she loves books. Says the Beast.
Oh, I'd be glad to meet her.
and and Sanji said, "Is Belle beautiful?"
Then Beast just growls at Sanji. Sorry, but I won't let you near her.
Yeah.
Now go, Furball. Because I don't see Beast really scaring Sanji that much.
Yeah. and and Nami says, "Shut up."
Both of you.
Yeah.
Nami would probably go her scary mode that scared Zeus.
Yeah. and, and then they find all the pieces and put them in the door. And then he says, "Why? It was mine." No. Then they hear a voice said, "No, this. The heart that is strong and true shall wield the Keyblade."
Are
What?
you saying my heart's weaker than his?
For that instant it was. However, you could become stronger. You showed no fear in stepping through the door to darkness. It held no terror for you. Plunge deeper into the darkness, and your heart will grow even stronger. What should I do? It's really quite simple. Open yourself to the darkness. That is all. Let your heart, your being, become darkness itself. I swear, Billy Zane could read a book and I would
I
listen.
really think he's just having way too much fun with this role.
You know what? It would surprise me if he prefers that role over Cal in Titanic.
Was he one of the actors in Tombstone?
Yeah.
I mean, the guy that was an actual actor in the movie.
Yeah. I think he was starting out.
I think he was. He's the one that got killed later in the movie by
Yeah, he was also in Back to the Future.
Curly Bill's gang.
He was also in Back to the Future.
Really?
Yeah, he was one of Biff's gang.
Huh. Speaking of that, they're re-releasing that on Halloween in theaters.
Yeah, I might watch that movie.
I might, but I got other things going on, like watching Halloween.
Right. And then, as they were on their way towards Maleficent,
We got all these, like, this castle's confusing.
Yeah.
All these lifts we need to take.
Yeah, I can see. It even puzzles Robin.
Even I'm stumped on this layout.
Yeah. And then, meanwhile, Maleficent was looking at the
other 7 hearts.
Yeah, and she says, and she hears Riku coming. It's like, so I see the path has emerged at last. Yes, the keyhole to darkness. Unlock it, and the Heartless will overrun this world. What do I care? The darkness holds no power over me. Rather, I will use its power to rule all worlds. Such confidence. And he shows this dark keylight, and Maleficent was fascinating.
Or if you're in the manga, he ends her right there.
Yeah. That wouldn't surprise me. I don't know why Ansem didn't do that.
She still had use, I guess.
Yeah. Then she said, "Impossible! The princesses of heart are all here."
It's her. What is wrong with her?
Then I wonder how she knew Kairi was Princess of Heart.
I'm pretty sure she always knew.
Yeah. Without her
she just
heart.
doesn't know where her heart is.
Yeah. So that makes Kairi a Disney princess.
Very big technicality on that.
Yeah. Can you imagine her? Remember those stupid Disney princess commercials when you were a kid?
Somewhat.
Imagine a Kairi in that lineup.
I could see that.
Can you imagine girls looking up to Kairi?
That'd be even better.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the story. They hear the beast roar. He says, "The king's fools are here. I'll deal with them myself. You stay here and guard the princess." As she leaves, and Riku started glowing darkness, and when Sora and the others arrive, she says, "I'm afraid you're too late. Any moment now, the final keyhole will be unsealed. This world will be plunged into darkness. It is unstoppable." And Sora says, "We'll stop it. After coming this far, there's no way we're going to let that happen." "You poor, simple fools. You think you can defeat me? Me, the mistress of the..." You think Sanji would fight Maleficent? Because I know he doesn't
No,
fight.
he wouldn't. He wouldn't. He didn't fight Caulifla.
What?
He didn't fight that CP9 girl.
Yeah.
Or Black Maria.
He would say, "Sanji, protect us. I know you don't fight women, but please protect us."
Sorry, I can't.
What's what? Nabi says he has that one rule: he never fights women, even if they are evil.
Yeah, he did it at Ennie's lobby, and in Wano.
And Donald said, "Are you kidding me? Get up here and fight! Help us fight you!" Then he started getting up. Then Donald gets on that rant and gets so angry that he
and Zora probably insults Sanji. More for us to go around without that useless cook helping. What was that Moss head?
Yeah. Meanwhile, Sora and Luffy fought on.
Luffy be using gear 2 and 3 probably.
Yeah. And then she uses her flat horns like, "Meteors of heaven, unleash thy fury." Should she say meteors of hell?
She might have. Wouldn't be the first time.
I mean, should she mean it though?
Maybe.
Because she said meteors of heaven. I doubt God would side with her.
God would not side with Maleficent.
No. Inoru might. And then she tried to use her dark lightning to shock Luffy.
Aha! Wait, what? Oh, I made of rubber.
And then, would she do the Inoru face?
No, I don't think that would. No.
And then,
Luffy the almighty Maleficent made a mistake.
Yeah, then he said, God, Gatling!
And then she's defeated and retreats.
Yeah, and Zoro said, "Come back here, you coward!" And they go
Hold on, let's just rest a bit.
Yeah. Then she started panning.
Do you need some help?
As Riku came along. Riku!
Is that yes, a keyblade, but unlike yours, this can unlock people's hearts. For example, and then he stabs Maleficent.
Then he said, "How dare you strike your heart out like..." Then, of all people, Goofy bonks him on the head.
Oh, no time for your chivalry now, Sanji.
Yeah. Then he hears Riku says, "Open your heart. Surrender into the darkness. Become darkness and..." Then she said, smiles, "This is it. This power. Darkness. The true darkness." Then she gets all happy. Then
she turns into her dragon mode.
Yeah, and Chopper, of course,
yes,
Chopper.
Protect her now, Sanji.
And then she said, "Well, now that she's a monster, would he fight dragons, Maleficent now?"
Yes.
Yeah.
So here, remember Luffy uses Gear 4?
Yep. What would Sora's reaction to Gear 4?
So cool. Wait, would he use Bounce Man or Snake Man?
I think he would use Bounce Man.
Okay, maybe he'll use Snake Man towards the end against Ansem.
Yeah. And then
They all combine their attacks and wail on her.
yeah. And Sora rides on Luffy and they bounce together. Then Maleficent and then strikes down Maleficent. And Maleficent
Turns into
finally.
a shadow on the ground.
Yep. And then after her defeat,
She failed to see the darkness was slowly eating her away.
a fitting end for such a fool. And then Usopp says, "Yeah, I'm just at least that's the last time we'll see of her." I've read rumors that they were not planning to bring her back, but she was brought back due to her popularity.
I'd buy it, since popularity can fix anything.
Yeah, I mean,
Usually.
they should have let her stay dead. Cause
At least kill her off in 2 again.
yeah, because she hasn't done anything since KH1.
The most
Unless-
she did was protect Sora from Saïx in the halfway point of the game in 2.
Yeah,
And 3,
It was
she's
an
just around doing nothing.
yeah, it was basically just the enemy mind thing. Enemy and enemies, my friend.
Yeah.
And then should we have the Xemnas fight? You know, the Xemnas fight here. So that
Maybe go back to that before going to fight Ansem.
yeah, you're right. They leave, and then Sora notices something.
They're going to the Grand Hall.
Yep. And then once they make it there,
The Strats were being attacked by invisible Heartless. And I mean, like, the special Heartless from Final Mix and Hollow Bastion.
yeah, and
You guys go on. We'll take care of these guys.
it's Sora, Luffy, and Donald and Goofy. Then they see Kyrie lying down. Kyrie! 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 Open your eyes! It's
And
still
then
you.
Goofy is, like, stopped by a barrier.
Yeah. Of course, Luffy and Donald are with Sora.
Should Luffy get knocked out of the fight here, too?
Yeah.
I kind of feel like this has to be a Sora v Riku 1v1.
Yeah, I agree. Last time we had Naruto versus Sasuke in our Naruto one. And then he said it's no. Then he hears it's no use. That girl has lost her heart. She
Yeah, I
cannot wake
remember
up.
hearing this constantly in the original release of this game.
Yeah, thank God for Final Mix.
Yeah.
I remember I got tired of hearing it over and over again. After like the 4th time, I was like, I give up. Then I started back again the next day. It was a cycle until I finally beat him. But we're not there yet. He says that keyhole cannot be completed.
Not one of the last
So long as
Princess
the
of
last-
Hearts still sleeps.
Then he
Princess? Kyrie's a princess?
And Luffy says, "Wow, I did not see that coming."
What a twist!
Yep. Yes. And without her power, the keyhole will remain incomplete. It is time she awakened. Whoever you are, let Riku go. Give him back his heart.
But first, you must give the princess back her heart. He flicks his wrist and, like, Sora starts doubling over in pain.
Yes, Sora! Luffy's pride. Don't you see yet? The princess's heart is responding. It's been there all along. Kyrie starts within you.
Kyrie's inside me?
And
not in that way.
I know all that there is to know. Tell me, who are you? It is I, Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness.
Donald and Luffy attacked by getting knocked out of the area and are sealed off.
Yeah, the Straw Hats join. The Straw Hats.
Luffy, why are we? Sorry, we're sealed off from him. But Sora's alone in there. We can't do anything.
That they all get worried to see Sora about to be killed.
Usopp and Chopper try to break him. Guys, stop. We have to trust Sora with this. But said Robin.
Yeah, then he said, "So I release you now, princess. Complete the keyhole with your power. Open the door. Lead me to everlasting darkness." And then he lifts his keyblade and is about to strike Sora. Then Kyrie's
says Sora.
Yeah.
And forget it. There's no
way give him the second wind.
Kyrie's heart. I can just imagine how Haley said that when he was recording it.
Yeah, I wish there was recording footage of KH1.
That would be cool. Seeing Gallagher and Zane in a booth together if they did for their overlapping lines.
Yeah, and it was one of the most hardest fights in K. Once I got used to the strategy, I now can beat him.
His dark aura attack is very hard to dodge.
Yeah. And he started using the. He said, "Behold the power of darkness," and he.
For Sora counter arms Arcanum and then Ragnarok.
Yeah. And he started flying towards Sora and then he said, "Surrender!" But Sora dodges and he strikes down Riku. So
and he fades away.
Riku! And the barrier disappears and they all reunite. Sora! Look! The keyhole! And Sora
notices the Keyblade, how to unlock people's hearts.
Not yet. He has to try to unlock the keyhole. Said it won't work. The keyhole's not finished yet. What can we do? Maybe. And Robin,
we have to wake up Kyrie.
I think you're right. We could free your heart, but how? Then he looks at her and says, "A keyblade unlocks people's hearts. I won." And Rob can see Sora. What are you doing? And everyone's like, "What?" Sora, what are you doing? What are you doing with that keyblade? Then Nami picked it up and said, "Sora, no, don't!"
He just smiles and just pierces his chest.
And this plays. Yep.
It's the instrumental, simple and clean.
Yep. And with that, it releases the Princess of Hearts and takes
They go back to the other 6 and then to Kyrie.
Yep. And the Straw Hats all look with shock.
As she wakes up and Zord just disappears before she gets there.
Yeah, and she said, "Stop!" Donald tries to run to Sora, and so does Luffy. And Kyrie finally wakes up and says, "Sora!" and tries to get him, but
tries to get him, but he just turns into light before that.
Yeah, and he says, "Sora! Come back, Sora!" You could then Usopp and Chopper said, No,
Frankie's falling too.
Yeah, and Brooks says, "This breaks my heart."
If I actually had one.
I doubt he would say.
No time for your skeleton jokes.
I doubt he would do that though. What?
It's Brooke. He would do it regardless.
True, and Nami goes. And
Probably Jinbei's composed.
And Zoro pays tribute by raising his sword. You were a great.
What would Sanji do?
He would smoke a cigarette in honor of him.
Luffy's probably just weeping, thinking of Ace.
Yes, and Robin. I can see Robin's tear. I can see Robin's tears floating into her mouth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like at Eddie's lobby.
Yeah. And Kyrie says, "Sora, are you really?" No, he can't be.
Let him go.
Hayden delivered that perfectly.
She did.
No offense, Allison, but
no, she couldn't make the line work.
Nope.
Then Zoro would know. It's like, guys, we should probably get going. Like, why? Guys, look, because they see the Heartless swarming.
No, but Ansem has to come back.
Oh, right. I forgot.
They said,
well done. You've awakened now, princess.
The keyhole is now complete. You have served your purpose. But
and
now
Luffy goes, who the hell are you?
That's Ansem, Luffy.
Robin would probably say that.
Yeah. And Donald said, that! And they all get in their fighting poses. Don't make another move!
Smart of you, Nico Robin, that you know of me.
And you know of me. Indeed.
I know all of worlds in my travels.
And I know about your bounties. And I met and I also met Fire Fist Ace. He was foolish to sacrifice for his brother. You leave Ace out of this.
Luffy, don't let him provoke you like it did Ace. Said Jinbei.
Yes, you're gonna pay for killing Sora.
The Keyblade wielder fulfilled his purpose. Now this world will fall to darkness like the others.
And then he was about to get up and said,
"No, you won't use me for this."
Riku, you gotta run. The Heartless are coming.
Luffy, get them out of here.
Then he said, "Come on, Kyrie, let's go." But then he grabs Kyrie and said, "Rah!" I can see Luffy grabbing Kyrie out.
Yeah.
He also grabs Nami and everyone else runs. Luffy, I can
meanwhile, a lone shadow is left behind.
Yeah, and he started falling, and it started
and
falling.
At the same time, in Twilight Town, Roxas shows up.
Yep.
Where Xemnas found him.
Yep.
Because I'm pretty sure that was confirmed that happened right after, during this moment.
Yeah. When you watched that scene when Sora first sacrificed himself, what did you think? Did you cry?
I wouldn't say I cried, but it was a moving scene.
Yeah.
I think I was tearing more from the music that played than the actual scene.
Yeah, Yoko did a great job.
Yeah, she pretty much owned this series with its music. Oh my god, she is so good with the music.
Yeah.
Especially with the orchestral versions.
Yeah, she even does good job with the Disney songs as well.
Yeah.
And then they finally made the main hallway. Kyrie said, "Kyrie, hurry! I can't leave them behind," she says. And Sanji says, "I agree. We can't leave the beautiful princesses." But we can't stay here. A Heartless is after us. I'll take care of them. And says Donald. Then he passes. And Usopp joins the special start. But then he said, but then it wasn't effective, as they say in Pokemon. Donald said, then he said, damn, Heartless, get lost, will you? We're trying to escape here. But Kairi says, Sora?
Sora?
Is that? And everyone looks at her like, are you serious?
What?
How do you know that's Sora? I just feel it in my heart.
Luffy'd have the same feeling too.
Yeah, that is Sora. And Nami asks, how do you know? It's just feeling I got. And then she said, this time I'll protect you, as they were surrounded by Heartless. Sora! Then she hugs it. Kairi! Then out of pure light surrounding them, disintegrated the Heartless. And out comes a revived Sora saying, Kairi, thank you. Haley delivered that line perfectly.
He did.
I think KH1 was his best voice acting performance.
I don't know. 2 is very good.
Yeah. And Kairi said, Sora. Then she hugs Sora! And Robin and Nami and Usopp and Chomper and Luffy all jumped on him and said, we were so worried. Then Luffy remembers the bonk Sora in the head. Ow, what was that for? Because you scared us like that. Fair enough. Then they all get surrounded by Heartless, but luckily the Beast showed up and said, go now! Come with us. I told you before. I'm not
leaving without Bell.
Now go! The Heartless are coming. All right then. Let's get out of here. And then make it to the Gummy ship and cut. And of course, she knew Luffy, Zoro, and Nami. Sora says, Sora, Kai, I'm so glad you're okay. And I gotta introduce you, my friend. You probably met. This is Donald, Goofy, Nico, Robin, Usopp, Sanji, Chomper, Frankie, Brooke, and Jinbei. These are Luffy's fellow Straw Hats. It's nice to meet you guys, she says. Likewise.
Robin would probably tease her like, he kept talking about you all the time.
Robin! And Luffy said, what? It's true. One time he said the first time you two met, he said he never thought you would look at something so beautiful. It's Luffy. And Sanji said, I gotta admit, I'm jealous. He too joined in teasing Sora. Wait till, of course, he'll probably go gaga for her in KH2. Then again, he'll probably also be too old for her, so never for him. So
he's
never
already.
True. And then when she sees Chomper, it's like, oh, you're so cute! You're such a cute little raccoon!
Another raccoon!
Oh, I'm sorry. But you are such... And Sora says he's the greatest doctor. He's the best doctor in the world. Don't butter me, you jerk. And Kairi asks, does he always act like that when getting complimented?
Yes, he does.
And Do you think Kyrie would know about his adventures in his heart, or would he?
Probably.
Yeah. And then, when they reached Hollow Bastion, they met Leon.
So they go to Traverse Town.
I mean, Traverse Town. Sorry, Traverse Town. They made it to Traverse Town and told Leon. So tell me what happened. So the darkness is flowing out of that keyhole. No wonder there were more Heartless everywhere.
Even the newer varieties.
Yeah, and the only way to stop them is seal the keyhole, right? Maybe. But no one knows what happens once it's sealed. But we can't just stay here. We gotta do something. I got a friend back there. That's right. You have one more friend to worry about. Riku's Keyblade must have been born out of the Princess of Hearts. Just like that keyhole we saw. Of course, without Kyrie's heart, it remained incomplete. Once that Keyblade was destroyed, the Princess's heart should have been freed. Don't worry, Sora. If anyone can save your friend, you can.
You and the Straw Hats.
Yeah.
Just look. They agree to like rest up and restock their stuff.
Yep. And Sora and Kyrie had their moment together.
They go down to the waterway where Kyrie is and have that nice moment.
Yeah.
I was searching all over for you, but you were with me the whole time.
Finally, we're together, Kyrie. Now, it's time to get Riku back. But do you think it'll be the same again between us? Riku's lost his. When I turned into a Heartless, you saved me, remember? I was lost in the darkness. I couldn't find my way. As I stood through the dark, I started forgetting things. My friends, who I was, the darkness all swallowed me. But then I heard a voice. Your voice. You brought me back. I didn't just want to forget about you, Sora. I couldn't have. That's it. Our hearts are connected. And the light from our hearts broke from the darkness. I saw that light. I think that's what saved me. No matter how deep the darkness, a light shines within. I guess it's more than just a fairy tale. I don't know why. I just love that line. Kyrie said, well, let's go. You can't go. Why not? Because it's way too dangerous. Come on, Sora. We made it this far by just sticking together. We can't go alone. Kyrie, even if we're apart, we're not alone anymore, right? I can't help. You gotta be in my way.
All right,
Okay.
then. Here, take this. It's my lucky charm. Be sure to bring it back to me.
Don't worry, I will.
And with
Promise?
that, he also gets Oathkeeper.
Promise? Don't ever forget. Wherever you go, I'm always. And then she said, oh, before you leave, for good luck. And she gives him a kiss on the cheek.
Aww.
Then he acts like Max from Goofy when he Roxanne. Yeah. Then he said, I've been hanging around with Goofy too much. And then after that, Goofy teased them about it. Sora and Kyrie kissing, sitting in a tree.
Just carry on if it's all in me.
Robin
Oh,
says,
not
leave
a
it
fault of you. Robin would laugh at that.
Yeah, and then she said, but somebody's got to stay here with Kyrie. Just protect her.
Chopper and Usopp say, we'll stay.
Right. The rest of us will go to
We'll go back to Hollow Bastion.
Yep. Of course, we're gonna do the Hades Cup.
But we'll do that after Hollow Bastion, since it doesn't unlock till after that anyway.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Okay.
And after that, Edward and Sora has their, or should it be Edward and Luffy at their moments that they were getting close.
Probably Edward and Luffy.
Yeah. he said, you know, from after our first meeting, I thought you were just some idiot pirate. But the more I met you, the more I get to know you, the more I see how much of a loyal, caring friend you are. I do the same thing for my friends. Thanks. And for some reason, you remind me of my brother Sabo. What? It's, of course, it's a callback to Vic voicing him.
Yeah,
Of course, should we have Vic voicing him or Johnny?
Johnny.
Yeah. And here's the spoiler for my play. I'm having Sabo join the restoration committee, live in Hollow Bastion.
Okay.
But first, after that, Sid made a new gummy installation, which I thought was kind of pointless. Didn't you?
Well, the only thing he said was they have to go around to Hollow Bastion.
Yeah, Doug Walker complained that you had to go leave and go back.
Yeah, but
yep. Should we have the scene that where Riku talks to Mickey?
yes, where he's regretting what he did.
Yeah, unlike some other.
The scenes that aren't voiced.
Yep, unlike some other anti-hero that would not even feel the slightest remorse. Sasuke!
Nope,
Allergies.
he wouldn't. Yeah, no, he'd stand by his actions.
Yeah. And they said, is this the afterworld? I'm not ready. Not until I see Sora and Kairi one last time. Rico! Can you hear me? I'll be there soon. Who's there? I have the other Keyblade. It's the one that belongs to this.
And this other Keyblade Master here, too. Sorry, 0.2 happened, so it pretty much means Aqua is there as well.
Yeah, that's true. You know, that game was basically Rogue One.
It was basically a demo for KH3.
It was, but you get what I mean? It's like, it was kind of like the Rogue One.
I get what you mean. Only Aqua didn't die like all of Rogue One did.
Yeah. And that was too bad, because I like the characters in Rogue One better than the sequel trilogy.
Yeah. Well, at least the last third of Rogue One had an action-packed climax, at least.
Yeah. And the greatest Darth Vader scene ever.
Mm-hmm.
Or second. And then he said, Then back to the story. Riku talked to this mysterious figure. Said, your heart won the battle against the darkness, but it was too late for your body. That's why you're here. So what am I doing? The door of darkness will open soon. But there's a door we can't enter. It has to be closed from both sides. To do this, you need 2 keys and 2 hearts. Maybe you're from the same reason I am. Maybe it was fate. Are Sora and Kairi okay? Do you feel their hearts? Yes. Then they're fine. So, thank you. And that's when we finally see. Actually, it'll be a shadowy figure of Mickey, because we're not going to see him till the end.
Right.
And after that, they make it back to Palabash to see the beast there. And Sora asks, "Where's Belle?" Still in the castle. Gives her
The
wheel.
other princesses.
I think she stayed inside for a reason. The other princesses of Heart are inside as well. I wonder why. Let's go ask them. You may need my strength. I'll go with you. And and they join, and they make it to the castle, and they enter the library, and Belle's looking at the books, and Beast looks up, smiling, and says, "Belle," and he gives her a hug. And
Let's see, Beast and Belle reunite.
yep, I'm surprised he didn't say he loves her there.
I think she already knows.
Yeah, but should the spell be broken though?
I don't think, not yet. I don't think.
Yeah. And she said, "So you're here to see the keyhole, right? Please be careful. The darkness is raging deep inside. We're holding it back, but we can't hold much longer. We'll take care of it." And then Beast said, "By the way, where's that long nose and that raccoon?"
They stayed behind.
And he's the reindeer. And 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 Belle says, "There's so many books, but not one how to banish darkness. Maybe it's hope." And Sora says, "No, it's not." And they continue to make it to the castle chapel where the rest of the princesses are. And they talk to Aurora and Cinderella, and she said, "We've been waiting for you." And Sanji's like, and 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 Nami said, "Can someone please knock him down?" And Zoro bonks him with his fist, knocking him down unconscious. "Thank you." In fact, he'll stay unconscious until they leave Hollowbath. Yeah. We've been waiting for you, Keyblade Master. Where's Ansem? Gone. When the
In the
keyhole
darkness.
Yeah. We will never forget the look on Ansem's face when he was
He
smiling.
looks happy.
Yeah. And Sora sees Jasmine and says, "Sora, please hurry. Darkness is pouring through the keyhole. We done all we can to hold it back," says Alice. I don't know how much
we can only do so much.
Well, all right, we're on our way. We're and then they make it to the Grand Hall, and they run inside the dark depths, and they find the behemoth boss. And
Now that's where Luffy would use Bounce Man again.
Yep, and Zoro said, I've been wanting a challenge."
He uses his Dragon's Purgatory.
Yep. And Robin uses Tour Floor. And after that, they defeat the behemoth boss.
Now, before they seal the keyhole, the Restoration Committee and Sabo show up.
Yep. No, let's go seal the big keyhole. Sora, you did it. And they go inside. "What are you guys doing here?" "We came and said ship. This is our
childhood home."
And she said, and Leon said, "It's in worse shape than I feared. It used to be so peaceful." "Don't worry. Well, if we defeat Ansem, all should be restored, including your island and your world." And Luffy said, "Really?" "But it also means saying goodbye." "What does that mean?" "Once the worlds are restored, they'll all separate again. Everything will go back to where they came. Then I'll go visit you guys with the Gimme ship," says Sora. "It's not that simple. Before all this, you didn't know about..."
Once he's defeated, the worlds will be disconnected and restored. I mean, the roads between them won't be open.
Yeah, the walls divide. The world returns, so will the walls. Which means gummy ships will be useless. Bullshit.
Yeah.
So you're saying we'll never... And Leon says, "We'll never meet again. but we'll never forget each other. No matter where we are, our hearts will bring us together again. Besides, I could forget you, even if I wanted to. And Sora took offense and said, "What's that supposed to mean?"
Oh, that's not good.
And 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 Luffy says, "So that means I'll never see you again, Sora." But yeah, and Sora's, "That's okay. No matter what, we'll always be friends. We'll always be in each other's hearts." Said, "Yeah, I can see by Luffy saying that too."
Yeah.
But deep down, he's crying because he cared for Sora like a brother. Then he said, "Sora! Hurry! Come and close the keyhole!" Sora, good luck. And he goes inside and seals the keyhole, and he meets up with the Princess of Hearts and they said, "Thank you, Sora. The darkness has begun to weaken, but we feel a powerful darkness on the way. Far away. It's the heart of darkness. It must be where Ant's been." And Genie broke the fourth wall and said, "It's not Kathleen Kennedy."
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll take the gummy ship and deal with both Ansem and the Heartless. A wise answer, Keyblade Master. We offer you this power to aid your battle. And they upgrade his fire power. And Sora said, "Oh, what's this? A new summoning gem?" And he said, and he rubs it. It's and it was Mushu. It's Eddie Murphy in a cameo. Because whenever I do these podcasts, I imagine their original voice actors doing it.
Yeah.
Ones that were alive at the time.
Yeah.
Then he said, "Sora, your courage can bring back other worlds." And Sora said, "Kairi will be back in the island? Most certain, and you should be too. I can't go home till I find Riku and the king." And after that, they get a message from Chip and Dale that there is a new tournament.
Oh, it's the Hades Cup. 50 long, grueling tournament rounds.
Yeah. And Sora says, do you guys want to try? And Robin says, "I think we have no choice, Sora. Plus, not to mention, we got to get stronger against Ansem. Translation, we got to get to level 100. Of course, I know you don't have to do it, but I can beat him at level 60.
That's usually what I go, 60, 64.
Yeah.
Robin says, we also should get some new weapons, too. Or at least you should.
Yeah. Wow, 39 seeds. It's like an NCAA tournament bracket.
Actually, Hades was 50.
Oh, yeah, 50. And they fight through the first 39 seeds. And then...
including fighting Leon, Yuffie, Cloud, Cerberus, a Behemoth.
And Saba joining the games.
And then 29... Also, will Sora Goofy get some new weapons, too, and spells.
Yep. And then finally...
seed with Leon and Cloud.
Yeah, that was pretty tough. If Sora beat Luke, Cloud, and Leon, does that make him the most powerful, one of the strongest Kingdom Hearts, the strongest Kingdom Hearts character?
Outside Sephiroth, yes.
Yes. And then after
if we're not factoring Auron into this.
Right. And they fight through the first 39 seeds, and then Hayes came and said, "Yo, got a minute?"
Hey, lower that. How you doing?
Guess what? I got a place for you. Down under! And it's a Feel the heat. Feel the heat.
Huh,
Oh,
that's
fuck!
it.
And
Feel the heat.
yeah,
And
I think
they
I think
beat
Nami.
him.
I think Nami would beat him in here using a Thunderbolt tempo, and she used
They
her
knock
weather.
him back into Cerberus's cage.
Yeah, and then that's all you got. And she pushes her into the cage. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing? Stop! Get away from me!" Ah!
Then they're at the final sea, which is the Rock Titan.
Yeah. And they beat the Rock Titan.
Like, we're the champs! And then Donald blows out Hades' hair.
Yeah, I love that scene. What was my hair going?
Oh, my hair out! Oh, what's robbing us? There's 2 more fights under there.
Yeah, I believe it was the Ice Titan.
Yes. So Sanji's gonna be needed for this.
Yeah, he woke up. He woke up after that and. Hey, did I miss the princesses? No! I missed the princesses.
Get over it, Sanji. They already have got boyfriends anyway.
What'd you say, boss head? Sanji, I think we need you against that guy. You saw Ice Titan.
Nice, huh? Well, good thing I brought the heat. The cook's going in, and so am I.
Yeah. And Sora and Luffy join.
It's just a one-sided slaughter of the Titan,
Yep.
to where he just shrinks down and almost gets stomped on by Sora.
Yeah, that was awesome.
But then the real fight is Sora and Zoro versus Sephiroth.
When Sephiroth comes, Zoro says, "Why do I hear music?" He goes, "Dum dum 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 dum." dum.
I hear a choir too. Like, he looks strong. Finally, I've been looking for a good fight after King. Because Zoro would be anxious to fight Sephiroth.
Yeah, he would.
Now that'd be an interesting fight. Mihawk versus Sephiroth.
Yeah. Also, who would Lance Bass voice Sephiroth here?
No, we're using George.
Yes.
Sorry, George is just better in all regards.
Yeah, he is. And they beat, and it was say it was an epic fight against Sephiroth.
Let's see for Zoro.
Yeah. He said, and
Oh, a new one.
and
Not
Sephiroth
that
was.
swordsmanship you've got there.
I could see Sephiroth being impressed by Zoro too.
Would Zoro even land hits on him?
Yeah.
Because you know, Sephiroth never really took damage whenever you fight him.
Yeah.
I mean, he does, but he doesn't look like he's been hurt.
Right.
Because he's probably so powerful, it didn't really matter.
Yeah. Then he said, no, actually, that's for Cage too.
Would they stop him before he says Sin Harvest?
Yeah.
Because wasn't that what it was called in the first game?
I think so.
Before they changed it?
Yeah.
Three-sword style. Tatsumaki!
Don't you wish they resolved the Sephiroth battle, the Sephiroth fight?
But I doubt that's going to be shown again.
Yeah.
I had a thought. Tifa training Nami.
Yeah. But she's gonna be part. part of Chain of Memories.
I know, but this is after 2, I mean.
Yeah. You know, we didn't make Nami as much cowardly as Usopp and Chopper.
No, Nami's not that much of a coward.
Yeah. She can fight for her friends. And children. And after that, they won a Sephiroth Cup.
And he just disappears, and then it's up to Agrabah to fight Kurt Ziza.
Yeah. They get a call. Sora had a feeling they meet Aladdin there. Do they tell her about Jasmine?
Perfect there, who's freaking out.
Yeah. Do they tell her about Jasmine being okay?
I don't know.
I think Genie will let them know. I think they'll tell him, but Genie will tell him that she's fine. She's just
right.
She's just using her purpose to help the others. And Aladdin would understand because I don't think he would love Jasmine if she was a cold-hearted bitch.
No, defeat the whole purpose of the story.
Yeah. I think one of the main reasons Aladdin loved her because her kindness towards others. Like when she gave that apple to the little boy.
Yeah.
Without realizing she should have brought some money.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, after that they fly through the desert and they get attacked by a giant heartless that. How do you describe what he looks like?
I have no idea.
Neither do I.
Like some Arabian demon thing, I guess.
Yeah. And it's named after some guy who won the contest for. It wasn't included in Japan. It was U.S. only until Final Mix.
Really? The fight was an American exclusive?
Yes!
That's weird.
I know!
Usually it's the other way around.
And the name was given to the winner of a contest. I wonder how he feels about being named after winning, naming himself after Heartless.
He probably feels good.
Yeah.
I know I would.
Yeah. Although a Heartless being named David would be weird.
They might mix up the name to make him sound more evil.
Yeah. Anyway, whose big fight would this be? Jinbei's or Brooks?
Now, Brooke we're using for Phantom.
Okay, how about Frankie?
Could work. And maybe Nami, since you need light thunder to break the orbs.
I thought that was for Phantom.
No, he's got stuff that seals your magic.
That's true. Yeah. And then and after the final blow, the heart started falling apart, and then he just disappeared to the darkness.
Also, just a side note, Sora got 2 new Keyblades from Ice Titan and Sephiroth.
Yeah.
Diamond Dust and One Wing Angel.
Uh-huh. And I don't remember. Were they one of the best Keyblades?
I never got them, so I didn't use them, so I have no idea. I know Finrare I used more because I could actually get that one.
Yeah. After Kirk sees his defeat, and Tinkerbell gets out of the summoning card. I think it's like a Poke card. Or I mean, a Pokeball. Pokeball.
Or just the gem.
Yeah. And they go, and she tells Sora that Neverland is in danger. And then they go to Neverland and see the fam and Nami goes and I can see Robin hearing about this Heartless.
You see Sanji being there for needing fire magic, and Brook for ice, and Nami for lightning.
Yeah, they all use their powers combined and summon Captain Planet. I'm just kidding.
No, we're not doing that.
Yep. You know it's that Ted
Like
Turner
Sora
before
can focus on his physical and the clock.
Yep. And Zoro helps him. And Luffy.
And during this, they also get more Ansem reports, which Robin can look over.
Yep. Do you think she has a suspicion that Ansem is this Ansem is not really Ansem?
Given it's Robin, yes. And Robin is like the smart one that knows pretty much everything.
She's studying in the Gummy headquarters. She said, "Nami, come here." What is it, Robin? What if I told you that I don't think Ansem isn't who he says? What do you mean? He's an evil tyrant, though. No, I mean his name. I don't think that's his real name.
I think somebody took his name.
You mean
looking through the records of Hollow Bastion, I found there was a ruler named Ansem, but that's not what he looks like.
And she shows him the picture, and she said, "Are you saying
Ansem the Wise?
Are you saying this Ansem, the one that we're about to fight, is not the real Ansem?"
Yes, I'm saying that.
Should we tell the others?
Would they believe us?
Probably not. We should stick with us for now.
For now, let's just keep it a secret for now.
Okay.
There's also something else I've noticed in here.
What's that?
It seems if someone gives in to darkness, they're split into two. The Heartless and something called the Nobody.
I had never met... we never met any of the Nobodies. Why do you think they haven't attacked us?
Maybe they're biding their time for something. After defeating Phantom, they go back to Hollow Bastion and meet the Unknown.
Yeah.
Correction, it's Xemnas.
Yep.
And now this makes me wonder if he actually had this planned out, because if Xemnas is there.
Yet, and Riku asks, that name rings familiar. I mean, that name rings familiar. And yes, he will have Paul St. Peter's voice. You remind me of him. What's that supposed to mean? It means you are not whole.
Like me.
And it was have you fought him yet?
No.
I have. And beat him. And let me tell you, he was no walk in the park. He was tough.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I had to use Tinkerbell.
So that after they beat him, they round up any more side stuff they do, like getting Sora, Donald, and Goofy's ultimate weapons.
Yeah. and then the Chip and Dale said, "We found the final world!" And actually, yeah, they found all the 101 Dalmatians, or the 99 Dalmatians before they Chip and Dale
Yeah,
said.
they got all the Trinities, got all the Dalmatians, got their max spell levels.
Yep, and
the best gear they can get.
And they bark, and Chopper translated and said, she said, "Thank you for saving their puppies." Although, would they talk to Sora, Pongo, and Purdy?
I can see them talking. I mean, Chip and Dale and Huey, Dewey, and Louie and Donald talk.
Yeah, but they don't talk to humans in the movie.
I'm just saying they could talk.
Yeah.
Then again, Pluto doesn't talk.
Yeah. So Chopper will translate Pluto. Although he won't be with Sora and them. We'll talk about that when we get there. We're not going to spoil it. After that, before we head out, what do you say we have a party?
Party!
We have a
party.
Then then Brooke says, "Do you have any special requests?" And Sora says, "I do." Brooke, can you play me a song for Kairi? And then he plays, "I can show you the world."
On a violin.
Yep. A whole new world. I would love to hear that, wouldn't you?
That would sound pretty cool.
Yeah. And after that, they found the world. But Brooke said, "Before we embark, would you like to hear a pirate? Would you like to hear a pirate song?" And Sora said, "All right, it wouldn't hurt to sit here for one pirate song." He said, "Yo ho yo." Yep. Gather up aboard the crew. It's time ship on Briggs' brew. And Sora and Kairi dance together, and Luffy said, "Come on, Nami!" and start dancing out.
Hold up there, Luffy. There's a dancing Nami, it's me. Oh yeah.
And Sora and he was about to kicks Luffy, but Goofy of all people said knocked him out again. Actually, Donald this time. You know what? These people are like the pirates. They're like the bloodthirsty pirates that I know. I mean, they want to save the world and help people.
When do pirates want to do that?
And we said, in my world, not every pirate are evil and bloodthirsty. Just like not every Marine are trying to help people. In fact, most of them are corrupt. And after that, they say goodbye to Kairi and Usopp and Chopper. And Sid too. Sid stayed behind.
Mm-hmm.
And Ed and Winry stayed behind too. And the Colonel, the Full Metal Alchemist stayed, but they're being Halibut in Cage too. But we're getting off track. Next is they visit and finally make it to the end of the world, which is the world was called. So Goofy said, "Gosh, is that all that's left of the world's taken by the Heartless? Those worlds will be restored if we beat Ansem, right? You betcha! But if we do beat him, and all of these worlds become restored and disconnected, what's gonna happen to this place? And to us? This is a heartless place, so maybe it'll just disappear. Huh? But no worries. Even if this place goes poops, our hearts aren't going nowhere. I just know we'll find our pals again. I'm sure we will." and and they all agreed. And Sora looks at the Lucky Charm and said, "I'll return it. I promise." I did love that scene.
Mm-hmm.
What I loved about Kingdom Hearts also is Sora and Donald and Goofy's friendship.
Yeah.
I don't think. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think the game would have worked if they didn't have Donald and Goofy.
Right.
Because they're like C-3PO and R2-D2. Only less whiny. And then Sora's, look at that world. It's called. They entered through a bunch of different worlds that were taken by the Heartless, and Sora says, "This." They entered through the land of ninjas, or should I say, the Hidden Leaf.
Mm-hmm.
And Sora said, "I gotta feel like that this world and which land of ninjas is it? Our one or the last? It's our one.
We see Boruto run past, so that answers your question.
Actually, it's not Boruto.
Is it
Like,
Sheena?
Yep. But they're just figment. But they're not really there. They're just a figment of their hearts.
Or is it that point where you go through all the other worlds again, but
Yeah.
we're doing something different?
Yeah, and then after that, I believe they go down to the bottom until they've at a quarter at a strange cave, and then they see a figure with two giant wings and glowing eyes, and it's Chernabog.
Oh no!
And they hear do 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 do
The greatest piece of Disney music ever.
Yep. And you know what? In the Japanese version, that song is not in it. It's
really.
It's one of the boss fights in KH1. But I think Yoko decided to change it for the American version and gave us that, which was a great decision. And the more I regrets it that he put it in final mix. And after they beat Chernabog, they freed a world. They entered through another dark lost world, and then they see a figment of a man with a mustache that says "Excelsior." There's a random Stan Lee cameo. You know you gotta have that. And they enter through a portal, and they see Chernabog. They see Behemoth again, and Sora's like, "Oh, come on, again!" At least I will have to fight that dark side for a while. Then they enter one more room, and they hear a voice say, and Sora hears, "Huh? Do you hear something?" And he says, "Careful. This is the last haven you will find here. Beyond, there are no lights to protect you, but remember, do not be afraid. Your heart is the mightiest weapon, and you are the one who will open the door to the light." Sora, are you okay? Asked Nami. Strange. That voice was so familiar. Maybe it's just my imagination. And Jinbei said, "Maybe you should take a rest." No, I don't have time for that. Let's go. They entered the door, and it looked familiar to Sora, Luffy, Nami, and Zoro. Is this your island? Asked Luffy. And they go to the secret place. They hear this world has been connected. What was that? Tied to darkness, soon to be completely eclipsed. There's so much to learn. You understand so little. A meaningless effort. One who knows nothing can understand nothing. And the beach crumbled, and then Sora noticed something. It's Riku's or should I say Riku's body? And they approach him and said, "Take a look at this tiny place. To the heart seeking freedom, this island is a prison, surrounded by water." And so this boy sought out to escape from his prison. He sought a way to cross over to other worlds, and he opened his heart to darkness. And he turned around and changes back to Ansem. Don't bother. Your voice can no longer reach him where he is. His heart belongs again to darkness. All worlds begin in darkness, and also end. The heart is no different. Darkness sprouts within it. It grows, consumes it, such as its nature. In the end, every heart returned to the darkness whence it came. You see, darkness is the heart's true essence. Oh, shut up, says Luffy. The heart may be weak, and sometimes it may even give in. But I've learned that deep down there's a light that never goes out. And they all look at him with shocked face that he'd say that. So,
who are you and what have you done with Luffy?
As I'm getting to know Sora, I've been getting to understand the heart more. So you have come this far, and still understand nothing. Every light must fade. Every heart return to darkness. And it becomes round one against Ansem.
Luffy immediately goes Gear 4.
Yep.
Oh, come Guardian!
Yeah. Then Robin
come Terra, because that's actually Terra.
Yeah, I can see Robin using her form, and then she takes a look at to prevent it from taking. But when she sees his face, she feels sadness and agony.
Please help me.
What?
He stole my body.
But before she could ask some more, Zoro knocked off the Guardian from her hands and slices it, and then he comes back and grabs Nami. Come, open your. And Luffy's gone. Let her go.
Gone.
Yeah, and that causes her to release Nami. And
Luffy catches her.
What?
Luffy catches her.
Yeah. Sanji.
Damn you, baby to her.
Yeah, Sanji was about to save her, but Luffy catches her before he could. Hey, that's not fair!
Focus on it. The fight, cook.
You know,
Angel would find their fighting amusing.
What?
Angel would probably find their fighting amusing.
Yeah.
After they beat him, he retreats to this hollowed out section of the world where Zoro and I'm guessing Luffy alone fight Darkseid.
Yeah. But what's Luffy need 10 minutes to rest though?
He hasn't burnt through it yet, has he?
No.
He still has some time.
Yeah.
Maybe it clocks out after the dark side fight, so he's out of the second Ansem phase.
Yeah. Should he go 5th gear in the final battle against Ansem?
Yeah.
We'll do that. We'll get there when we get there. But for now, it's another fight against Darkseid. When that happens, Sora says, "Oh, come on again! This better not be a pattern."
Yeah.
Sorry, Sora. Blame Nomura. Hey, that rhymed.
Mm-hmm.
And they beat Darkseid, and Ansem comes back. So, Luffy, sorry, get tired. So, you got.
Sorry, I burnt out my hockey. I need 10 minutes.
And Sora said, "Don't worry, I'll send you somewhere safe." And Sora fights Ansem by himself. And he said, and he started using the Guardian to rise up. And then he said, "What do you hope to accomplish? Do not deny your fate. The final darkness is merged." That's what I think he said. I could never understand what he said while I was fighting him.
Yeah.
And Sora takes care of him, and I think Luffy's 10 minutes will be up.
Probably ends just as the fight finishes.
Yeah. He said, "Luffy, are you okay?"
Yeah, I'm all good now.
Yep. And then after that, they find themselves in a dark room. It says, "Behold the endless abyss. Within it lie the heart of all worlds. Kingdom Hearts. Look as hard as you are able. You will not find even the strongest glimmer of light. From those dark depths are all hearts born."
Even yours.
Then he gasps to see a giant monster. "Darkness conquers all worlds."
Whoa.
Then
He's a whole ship.
and Donald and Goofy, Nami, with Sanji and Zora and Robin disappear.
Mm-hmm.
And Zora and Luffy is about to fall out. Said, "Gum." Then he holds onto Sora. And says, "Be prepared, Sora. You're gonna about."
Yeah, but
I'm
really,
about to
Sora?
release.
Come on. I thought you were stronger than this.
Yep, and then he started to fly up and said, "Hey, Sora, you want to see my most powerful move?"
He starts beating on his chest, saying the drums of liberation.
Yep, and then he starts to turn into. His hair started turning white.
And his clothes, too. What is that? This is Gear 5.
That answer was like, "Impossible. There were supposed to be only 4 gears."
I unlocked this during my fight with Kaido. No, wait. It's more than that. The sun god Nika?
Yeah, I can see him hearing about that.
He's probably been in talks with the Gorosei.
Yeah. He also knows where One Piece is.
Does he know about Emu?
Yes. He knows everything.
Yeah.
And
I
then
don't think because he gives Ansem the fight while Sora also fights him.
yeah, and he gets Luffy, and Ansem gets frustrated when he hears Luffy laughing, acting like a Looney Tune.
Yeah.
And then he fifth year
Would
Luffy's
Ansem's
like,
eyes bug out of his head like Kaido's did?
what?
Would Ansem's eyes bug out of his head like Kaido's did?
Yeah, we should have had Sora had his eyes bugged out like Nami and the others did.
Yeah, when they first saw it.
Yeah, in fact, we'll do that. And then for some reason, Ansem decided to rest in that.
Coward! Luffy, let's get the others out first.
Yeah.
Who's with Donald in the one room?
Nami and Zoro
Okay.
and Brook.
Oh, look at X. What? No, Dogger can't even see anything. Not that I actually have eyes to see.
Not. I'm glad to see you two that you're okay, Brook. Then let's get rid of these guys. And they
guys, Luffy and I are here. Sora. Good timing.
It's
Look, there's the core.
Then Nami says, you're that freak against Luffy.
You see Luffy grabbing a bunch of, I think, shadows and just like crushing them all into like a ball.
Yeah. And then
once the core's gone, they're free, and then they go after the face or like.
Yeah.
That is a creepy looking face on the ship.
Yeah. The design was cool though, wasn't it?
I'm a skeleton. Even I find that a really creepy face, honestly.
Yeah. and then they beat him to free the others. And Sanji sees, I'm not Robin. Don't worry, Robin Swan. I'll protect you. Then he sees Nami coming. It's like Nami Swan. And Sora says, "Oh, Sanji, shut up. We got more important." Then
I think they're fighting Dark Balls or Invisibles.
Yeah, they're fighting the Invisibles. Robin
hated those things.
Yeah, in fact, Robin says, out of all the Heartless we fought, these are my least favorite.
Oh, just wait till the Nobodies.
Yeah.
Or the Crimson Jazzes.
Yeah. And she grabs a bunch of them and Sora, use your Keyblade. Right. And he uses lightning and he shocks all of them.
Thunder.
Yep. And then Luffy starts and then they exit and they fight the heart of the thing, which looks like the Cave of Wonders to me.
Looks like a generic evil sad face on it.
Yeah.
And then you give it a generic slime monster.
Yeah.
After that, they defeat the core, but then Ansem comes back for one more round.
Yeah. All right, guys. Let's beat him once and for all. Yeah, and then I can see him get frustrated at Luffy. Will you take this fight seriously?
Nope.
Would you say he breaks the fourth wall?
Yes.
Like Deadpool breaks the fourth wall?
I say Genie more.
Yeah, he goes, they said, you want to see me go Super Saiyan? I'm going to go Super Saiyan. Technically, this is Super Saiyan. They said, I don't see Naruto doing this, do you? Even if there's rumors that Kishi admitted that Naruto couldn't beat Fifth Gear me. But Kishi admitting he's wrong.
Oh my god, what is
and then Sora hits Ansem with one final blow.
And the ship starts to blow up, but the fight's not over yet. Not even the Keyblade can defeat me.
He says, "You cannot seal the door to darkness. Kingdom Hearts, fill me with the power of darkness."
Going extra ham, isn't he?
Yeah, supreme darkness. You're wrong. I know now. Without a doubt, Kingdom Hearts is light.
For now.
Light. And the light.
The light made him fade away. But I remember in the manga, Ansem said it was so warm.
Yeah.
Come on, we have to close it. And meanwhile, with Riku, they met. Mickey met up with Aqua and was fighting off the demon tide.
Yeah.
Allowing Mickey and Riku to close the door. And for some reason, Mickey lost his clothing there and is in his classic outfit.
Yeah, I think that that was kind of a cop out, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was just in his like red shorts and his shoes.
Yeah.
But on the other side of the door, they see an army of Darkseids. Like, oh, come on, you guys again?
Yeah.
Then Mickey one-shots them. He goes, "Now, Sora, let's close this door for good."
Then Robin says, "But it's not going to be good enough. A couple of us has to go in there and sacrifice and with Riku and the King." What? Why? So the door will close. Then Sanji said, "I'll go. I need."
"I will go as well. You count me in," says Frankie.
"I guess I might as well join."
I feel like Jinbei would stay with Luffy.
Yeah, you're right. Jinbei would stay with Luffy. Then he said, "Guys, but..."
So Zoro, Nami, Robin, and Jinbei stay with Luffy and Sora.
Yep, but don't worry. And Jinbei said,
Sanji would smile, saying, "Don't worry, I'm sure we'll meet again."
Yep.
Remember, you're going to be king of the pirates, Luffy. We're on your crew as well.
"Yep," but then he felt...
Plus,
teary-eyed.
We have your Beaver card, too.
Yeah. Then he said, "Sword." Then Mickey said, "Got him? Goofy? Thank you."
"Tell Minnie, I'm sorry."
Then he finally closed the door, and
Before
Sora...
Riku says, "Take care of her."
Yeah. Which is a sign that he accepts them being together.
Yeah. And Sora and Mickey close the door.
Yep. And Sora thinks back to the memories he had with Riku. And he starts crying. And would Luffy or Robin comfort him?
Both.
Said, "Don't worry, Sora. You'll find your friend. I promise. You and Riku will reunite." Then Robin says, "Look," and Sora looks up to see Kairi, and he runs over, and Nami was about to chase him, but Robin stopped her. Let him say goodbye. "Kairi!" "Huh?" Sora! Oh! Kyrie! Remember what you said before? I'm always with you too. I'll come back to you. I promise. I know you will. Then we hear, when you walk away, you don't hear me. Which is my favorite Kingdom Hearts song ever.
Yeah.
So clean.
I don't know. Don't think Twice is very good.
Yeah, they're tied. I'm saying they're all so good. That's what makes the
Yeah,
music.
it's hard choosing when all three are so good. Well, four
Yeah,
if
it's like,
you count Face My Fears.
yeah. It's like the One Piece music. All of them are good. Well, yeah.
Whereas Naruto's are hit and miss.
Yeah. And Chomper and Usopp stood with Kyrie with disbelief. Like, wow, they're gone. Then they start crying.
Our crew split up again.
And Kyrie said, don't worry, guys.
They're out there. We'll find them.
Yeah. And they make it to our island and said, well, so you'll live here, Kyrie. Then she said nothing. And they go to the cave and say, hey, where are you going? And she walks inside the cave looking at memories.
And sees the picture.
And yeah, then she sees the Palpu. And then she imagines Storm wearing it. And then she started crying. Tears of joy.
Aww.
And Chomper asks, what is that? It's a Palpu fruit. They say if two people share one, they're destined to become intertwined. They're part of each other's lives no matter what. And Sora wanted to share with me. It means that he loves
It's fair. I finished the picture. And she draws her giving him the fruit too.
Yeah. And Usopp and Chopper, of course, cries. That's so beautiful. I wish Kaya was here. I would share the. Wait. Of course, they can't. Of course, in the live action, they're canon.
So the post credits. Well, the credits are rolling, then we see what the other worlds are doing.
Yeah, we see Minnie watching the Donald's nephews being running around in the fields, and with Daisy, and she started crying. And then we see Aladdin and Jasmine kiss, and Genie and Abu cover their eyes. Then they notice something. They hear, "Hey Al, I found this girl." It was a blue-haired girl wearing a pink dress. Of course, you know who it is, Vivi.
Oh, right. Who? I had blank a second there.
It was Vivi.
Then Olympus, Herc finds Rebecca.
Yeah, too bad we didn't see them in the post credits.
Then, was there one for Deep Jungle? I forget.
Now, do you want to make one or just leave them alone?
Well, considering Deep Jungle doesn't exist after this game.
Yeah, and meanwhile, back at the Restoration Committee,
Cloud arrives with Sid.
Yep.
And she's Sabo.
Yep, and then he said, he looks up behind it to see Koala.
With the koala.
And then they hug you.
Idiot! I'm looking everywhere for you.
Then she started to hug him. That's it. I love you.
Wait, what?
I love you, Sabo.
Guess I have to explain this to Luffy.
And they kiss.
Liam will be reminded of Renoa.
Yeah. And Cloud will think of Tifa.
Mm-hmm.
And Aerith think of Zack. We don't know where he is in the Kingdom Hearts world.
Yeah.
For all we know, he could be dead, or maybe in the Kingdom Hearts world, he's Sephiroth.
I seriously doubt that.
Yeah.
But then we get the Sora, Donald, and Goofy in the what's left of the Straw Hats following Pluto.
Yeah. Donald Goofy wears new clothes.
What do the new outfits, you two?
Oh, I don't know.
No, these are our old outfits.
Yeah. Then he said, now what do we do? We gotta find Riku and the others.
Where are we still looking for that there door of the
light? Then they hear music and they look up to see Pluto. Pluto?
With an envelope with a king's seal on it.
Yeah. Hey, have you seen King Mickey?
Did you think that was actually Pluto or something Marluxia made?
I think it might have been something Marluxia made.
Considering this was too convenient for him to find Sora in that field.
Yeah.
Also, during this time, is the organization's training Roxas up and doing missions.
Yep, we're not doing 358 days because that's.
I know. I'm just mentioning it since it's taking place while these events are going on.
Yeah. I bet you there's a compilation, Kingdom Hearts compilation where it's happens in chronological order.
Probably.
Like a full movie. A Kingdom Hearts movie wouldn't be too bad if Nomura was in the writing. It was.
Yeah, I don't trust anybody at Disney to do this right.
I don't either. I don't trust. You know, it's bad when we don't trust Disney to do their character, the characters they created, right?
Yep.
Like Mickey. And
considering Sora would be useless and Kyra would be a total girl boss and the main hero.
Yeah.
And talk down to Sora any chance she could get.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind her calling Sora an idiot, but acting like a girl boss, that's not her character.
Or saying Sora's the reason she's being held back.
Yeah. I heard rumors that Naruto called Hinata an idiot in Boruto.
I heard that too.
But I heard that like, what?
Oh, look, your supposed perfect ship is not so perfect.
Yeah. Can you imagine if Naruto called Sakura an idiot? He would not do that.
No, he wouldn't.
But he allows Sakura to call him an idiot.
It's only when he deserves it.
Yeah. Next week we'll do Chain of Memories.
All right.
And that was fun.
Yep.
First, I think my favorite one was when Sora came back and Luffy punched him. Should we add a Garp and the Garp Smoker and the others in future?
I'm not sure.
Or should we have them be in limbo?
I don't know.
What about any One Piece villains? Where would they be?
Lost to Darkness.
Yeah. But want me to tell you where the Sunny is?
You already told me where it is.
Oh yeah. The Keyblade Graveyard, in case people
I would
forgot.
have said Skull Kylum, but the graveyard works.
Okay, Skull Archive would be better.
To Skull Kylum. And apparently in the teaser images, Mickey's there, so you can go back there, I guess.
Yep. And in this universe, Roger's been there before.
Maybe he clashed with Xehanort.
Yeah.
Him and Whitebeard.
Uh-huh. Would Ace be there too?
Isn't he? That'd be years before Ace is even around.
Yeah, that's true. I doubt Ace. But I could buy Ace hearing about Kingdom Hearts and all that. And
Yeah,
how
Whitebeard's probably told him about it.
Yep, and how Kingdom Hearts is connected to the One Piece.
Maybe we could somehow work Marco into this.
Yeah. But we'll use Marco for KH3, I believe.
Okay. Because honestly, he is like one of the cooler characters.
Yep.
Especially during Wano, when he arrives.
Yep. What about Tama? Where should we have her? How about right at Hollow Bastion? Where
Yeah, I could see that.
Winry was taking care of her, though. Or should it be Koala?
Both.
Yeah.
Does she still have that general speed with her?
Yeah.
The horse lady?
Yeah. I can't wait till the Straw Hats enter Pride Lands.
We can make Sanji a meerkat like Timon.
Yeah. Yeah, and once again he gets humiliated.
Like, oh, come on!
Why can't I be something
cool? What's Mosshead gotta be cooler than me?
Yeah, Zoro's what would Zoro be? A lion too?
I don't know.
I think Robin would be some kind of bird.
Okay.
No, not a bird. But she would be a majestic animal because she is majestic.
Yeah.
What about when they go to Toy Story World? What kind of toys would they be?
Action figures.
Yeah. And how about they look like the real life One Piece action figures?
Cool.
And of course, we're not making Buzz be a jerk like he was in the game.
Yeah. Because I felt like this is just weird for Buzz.
Yeah. Should it be Woody that would be skeptical?
Yeah. This is why I say that the writing feels at odds with itself.
Yeah.
Because he'll trust Woody's word, but not Sora's.
Yeah.
Really wish we fought Zurg in Toy Box.
Yeah. And I wish we had Potato Head and all the other characters, but copyright issues.
Yeah.
It just, of course, it's our podcast, so we'll add them. Do you think they'll do KH3 and Toy Story 3 and KH4?
Maybe. If they even use it.
Yeah.
You could use the daycare as like a backdrop for it.
Yeah.
Fighting Lotso.
Did you feel any sympathy for him when he lost when he got replaced?
Nope. I did not feel a thing for him.
Neither did I, because you get replaced. Tough shit.
Yeah, that's what
That
Woody went through in the first movie. Look how he turned out.
Yeah, he and Buzz became friends. I think that's
Mostly because they had to get out of Sid's place.
yeah, but
But overall, yes, they did become friends. Because Buzz realized Woody was right.
yeah,
But Woody accepted Andy liked Buzz more.
yep. In fact, I might change some bit. I might make Heartless possess Woody rather than Buzz, so he'll be Black Friday Woody.
Oh God!
I think that should have happened. And he acted
Oh
like.
my God!
Would that be a good Heartless boss back Black Friday Woody?
That might work.
And if
Because
Naruto
bring
was there,
back Buzz from the second movie wanting to save Woody.
yeah.
Because he's his friend.
Mm-hmm.
Because I believed in him.
Yeah. They should play the first 3 Toy Stories in theaters.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Because it's been 15 years since Toy Story 2.
Actually, it's almost 30.
I mean, Toy Story 3, I mean. Toy Story
Yeah.
3. Toy Story 2 is 26 years. Because it was made in,
yeah, 26.
Made in 1999. They say 94 was the best year for movies, but 99 is close.
Yeah.
Depends on point of
It's
view.
all hit and miss from then on.
Yeah. 2004 was a good year for movies. Shrek 2, Spider-Man 2, The Incredibles, the SpongeBob movie. What else was good? The Polar Express.
2008 was too.
What?
2008 was as well.
Yeah. Iron Man and The Dark Knight and Glorious Bastards. Tropic Thunder.
You know, I love in the re-release, Bride of Frankenstein.
What, they were re-releasing it?
I wish they would.
Yeah.
Because it's not its 90th anniversary this year.
Yeah. What would their Christmas town outfits be? The Straw Hats.
Santa outfits, probably.
And Sanji looks like an elf.
Yeah. I swear this is just intentionally mocking me.
And I would tell Sanji, "Oh, Sanji, I like you. I just like to torture you."
Yeah. You're the whipping boy.
Yep. But if I had to choose between you and Sasuke, I choose you by a mile. Because you would never in your years betray Luffy.
Mm-hmm. Even then, he had to have a reason to betray them, like in Whole Cake.
Yeah.
Even though that reason wasn't turned against Sanji.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And in monsters, imagine Chomper and Usopp being monsters. They would be scared, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
At first, Nami was scared until she saw Boo.
She probably liked Boo and Sully's relationship.
Yeah.
You're sure on you, Butterball. I think Sully's one of my favorite Disney characters.
Yeah, he's one of mine too. John Goodman did a good job voicing him.
Yeah. I do love that he instantly didn't trust Mike's plan with Randall.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, something doesn't feel right here, Mike.
Yeah.
They're saying Sully was pretty much right that whole movie.
Yeah, he was. What did you think of the Water News twist that he was the villain?
I think it was obvious he was the villain.
Yeah.
Even if Randall was more evil than he was.
Yeah.
I feel it's a good twist done. It's a good twist villain, I feel.
Yeah. Him and Coco and
Because at least he's not at the. We don't meet hit the reveal at the end because we've met him more times before.
right.
Not like with Hans.
Yeah.
Sorry, that is just so stupid, that twist.
Yeah. When I found out
And
he's
Cage 3 just made it worse.
what?
Cage 3 just made it worse.
Yeah. Should we develop Hans?
Probably.
Oh, Michael Keaton is 74 today. Good for him.
Yeah. I'm seeing what's his best role or quote on my
Obviously.
phone for YouTube.
Yeah, obviously his best role is Batman.
Mm-hmm.
His second best is probably Beetlejuice.
Yeah. And yesterday, I think, would have been JDF's birthday, too.
Man, it's hard to believe that it'll be around 3 years since he was gone.
Him and Kevin.
Yeah. We should have added My Hero Academia world where they go through it.
Yeah. Deku and Ochako.
Yeah. Um. Do you hope we have a Cars world? I don't.
I don't care for that series.
Neither do I.
Or all its stupid spin-offs.
Like planes, really? Why do we need a planes movie? Would Disney make a planes movie? Would you say that it's not the worst Pixar movies, but it's not the greatest either? I think the reason it's so popular because little boys love it.
Yeah.
It's more popular with boys than it is for girls. In November, we're on the anniversary of Kevin's death or close to it. We'll do Arkham City, okay?
Okay.
I'm excited for that. We'll pay tribute to Kevin, especially since Arkham City is one of his best voice acting performances.
Mm-hmm.
Like when he was calling out to Rage, saying, "God, people are dying." I'm gonna play that game sometime. Arkham City. to replay it. It has a great replay value.
It does.
Arkham Asylum and Arkham City has great replay value. Arkham Knight has a good one, but it's, you know what I mean? It's not as great as those two. You know what? At least Dak didn't screw it up like he always does. Last night. So your Patriots play the Raiders, right?
Yep.
They should have stayed in Oakland. I hate it when teams of great franchises move, like the Raiders.
Weren't the Colts in Baltimore at one point?
Yeah, and they left in the middle of the night without letting anyone know.
Like, the hell did our team go?
Yeah.
Maybe he's looking at this Baltimore Ravens team.
Yep, and then 10 years later, the Browns left Cleveland to go to Baltimore, and they became the Ravens. They allowed the Browns to keep their history. It was wrong. It was still wrong.
Not gonna lie, I kind of miss the Rams being in St. Louis.
Yeah, me too.
I think they had a better logo.
Yeah, I mean, they had the great jerseys in the night. They're not in the 90s. If the Cowboys ever leave Dallas, I'm giving up being a Cowboys fan, and I don't live in Dallas.
I seriously doubt that would ever happen.
Yeah, and you know what team I guarantee you won't leave the city no matter what? Green Bay, because
no, they won't.
Because the city of Green Bay owns the Packers.
Yeah.
I wonder how that works.
What does like the mayor of the city own it?
Yeah.
Or the actual state own Green Bay?
I don't know. Usually a city like Milwaukee would own an NFL team.
They have a baseball team.
Yeah, I know that. You know the Tennessee Titans used to be the Houston Oilers.
That I know.
Yeah. I remember when Steve McNair got murdered. I remember where I was when I found that out. You know, bad NFL franchises are turning good, like the Lions, the Bengals, those are the only two I can think of.
The Commanders.
Yeah, the Commanders are decent. Although they'd have won Super Bowls when they were the Redskins.
Yeah. Yeah, the Lions are doing really good lately.
Yeah, if the Cowboys don't win, I hope they win a Super Bowl. I don't think I'm not gonna say the Cowboys are gonna win a Super. I'll believe it when I see it, but I'm gonna say this: I guarantee the Eagles will not repeat.
I'm not gonna say anything.
and if they do, repeat, well, Eagle fan can just send me the hate mail they want. And I think the lightning delay killed the momentum for the Cowboys, even if they fumbled. Yeah, because that's what lightning delay does to teams. You know, they should have retractable roofs so they won't have lightning delays.
Well, like a domed-in area?
Yeah. If it starts to rain, they should just raise the roof. As those kids would say. So we'll do Sora's story next week. Enchanted Memories.
Okay.
Then we'll do Riku. We might do, or if we have time, we'll do Riku's.
All right. Because October, we're going to need to do the Halloween stuff.
Yeah, we do. So, but October, the first week of October, we'll do Terminator, okay?
All right.
Since that movie is a horror movie, I don't care what people say. It has action. Yeah. T2 is an action movie, but T1 is a horror flick.
Like Alien and Aliens.
Yeah. Of course, here's the cast is going to be in Terminator. Kushida as Sarah Connor. Minato as Kyle. And of course, we'll still have Arnold as a Terminator.
Who's going to be Ginger?
Ino or Hinata?
How about Shizune?
Yeah, even if I don't want to kill off Shizune, I like her. But yeah, we'll use. But sometimes we gotta kill off characters we like. So
yeah,
who should be the boyfriend? Aruka?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if after he killed the real Sarah Connor, what the Terminator will do.
I don't know.
Do you think he'll go on a killing spree or something?
He already did his programming, so what else could he do?
Yeah.
Because I think it's one thing Dark Fate answered, kind of.
Yeah.
What happens when a Terminator fulfills its programming?
Of course, we're not doing any references to Dark Fate or Genesis. Or just those two. Just the first two Terminators.
Mm-hmm. There's only two of them.
Yep. They were made by James Cameron. I find him to be a hack, but he's a great director.
Yeah, he spends his time making them almost 4-hour movies nobody will remember.
Yeah. And he says MCU has no memorable character. At least we remember Iron Man, Thor, Captain America.
No one remembers your blue cat people.
Yeah, your Pocahontas rip-offs. Which Pocahontas was a mediocre movie.
Yeah, it was mid.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And
its songs are the only things people remember.
What?
The songs are what people remember.
Yeah. And Katzenberg thought that would be better than The Lion King. The joke's on him.
Yeah, big time.
Lion King was one of the probably the greatest animated Disney movie of all time.
It was the highest grossing until Frozen.
Yeah. Would you say Toy Story is the greatest Pixar movie ever?
Which one?
The first one.
For the time, yes.
Man, they're all three equal. The first three.
Yeah. Now I feel 1 and 2 are a bit dated with the effects.
Yeah.
In some instances, like with Andy in some shots.
Yeah. But I'm giving them leeway.
Yeah, the toys look good still, but like the humans are a bit iffy.
Yeah. You know, the nostalgia critic said about Sid, either you were Sid or you knew a kid like Sid. I never knew someone like
I never
Sid.
knew anybody like Sid, honestly.
No, I never met anyone who destroyed their toys.
What you? So stupid.
Of course, November we'll do Toy Story.
Okay.
Sorry, Sora. Sorry, Naruto is Woody and Sora's, but or was it the other way around?
I forget.
I think Sora would fit Woody more, don't you?
Right.
And Woody and Naruto fits Buzz.
Okay. In Arkham City, is Naruto gonna propose to Sakura?
Yes, he will.
But it's only Bruce that's gonna get poisoned, right?
Yeah.
Who should fight Mr. Freeze?
Sakura.
Brain versus brain?
What? Yeah, brain versus brain.
Brain versus brain. He fights one of the best fights in the whole series.
Yeah, I agree. Because it made you think.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine if we did a podcast where Shinagachu goes to the past and meets his parents?
That'd be interesting.
And Naruto gets jealous of his son. But then Shinan questions, why am I not fading away? Shouldn't I fade away? Because it's not going to be like Back to the Future. You know, one time I watched Back to the Future 2 before I watched Back to the Future 1. It was on Disney Channel for some reason. They used to do that a lot. Put non-Disney movies on Disney Channel. Non-Disney movies. Like, even dubbed. They did the Super Mario Brothers movie. That's when I first watched that movie. And I thought, that was terrible. I mean, it did not close to the source material. But then again, they couldn't do video games movies then, and they can't do it now. That's why I'm skeptical about the Zelda movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think they wanted that one guy to play Zelda.
Yeah, but they decided against it.
Yeah, so they got a girl instead, which is good. Because Zelda is a girl. Just because you think because she's disguised as Sheik doesn't mean that Sheik is a Sheik is a girl. Sheik is Zelda. It's a disguise. Have you ever heard of it?
Their brains can't process that.
Yeah. It's like Robin. It's like when Robin Williams disguised himself as Mrs. Doubtfire. Bad example, but you get what I mean.
Yeah, I get it.
We probably won't do Mrs. Doubtfire podcast.
Yeah, because they don't get back together, so.
We could make that an alternate ending, but
I feel it doesn't work.
Yeah. And do you buy Naruto as a nanny, pretending to be a nanny?
Not really.
If it was Naruto or the last Naruto, maybe. We'll never do that. Well, I'm about to get off.
All right. I'll see you next week.
Bye.
See ya.